Introduction to functions of cabin components. Seat adjustment. Adjustment of the seat relative position to the control box. Adjustment of backrest angle. Adjustment of handrail. Adjustment of head restraint. Adjustment of seat buffer force. Pilot safety lock lever. When the safety lock lever is in the vertical position, the pilot oil circuit is cut off, and all operating joysticks and operating levers do not work. When the safety lock lever is in the horizontal position, the pilot oil circuit is opened, and all operating joysticks and operating levers can work normally. Pilot joystick. The pilot joystick at right side controls the movement of the main boom and bucket. The pilot joystick at left side controls the rod and swing movements. Throttle knob. The knob has 10 gears. Turn the knob clockwise to increase the engine speed, and turn the knob counterclockwise to decrease the engine speed. Horn switch. Press the switch and the horn will sound. The two travel levers control the forward and backward of the left and right travel motors respectively. Introduction to the gauges. Warning indicators and indicator lights of the electronic monitor. The main interface is divided into 6 areas from top to bottom. Area 1. Working hours. Displays the current accumulated working hours. Machine operating status. After startup, the icon turns green. Fuel range. Displays the fuel operating range. Maintenance reminder. Reminds the user 25 hours in advance to perform machine maintenance. Warning. When the warning icon appears, troubleshoot according to the prompt information. Area 2. When the icon lights up, the system voltage is abnormal. When the icon lights up, the air filter alarm is activated. When the icon lights up, there is water in the fuel. When the icon lights up, the engine oil pressure is low. When the icon lights up, the system pressure is high. When the icon lights up, the engine is preheating. When the icon lights up, the engine is abnormal. Safety lock. When the icon lights up, it indicates the safety lock is in the locked state. Area 3. Displays the current date and time. Area 4. Coolant temperature gauge. When the engine coolant temperature exceeds 103 degrees Celsius, the gauge enters the red zone and the icon turns red for warning. Reminds the operator that the machine should be shut down immediately and the cooling system should be inspected. Fuel level gauge. When the fuel level is lower than 1%, the icon turns red for warning. Reminds the operator that the fuel is about to run out and refueling is required promptly. Area 5. Gear position. Displays the current gear position. Rotate the throttle knob to switch between gears 1 to 10. Washer. Controls spraying water to clean the front windshield. High and low speed wiper. Controls the high and low speed operation of the wiper. Camera. This function is optional. Area 6. Power mode. Can be switched to breaker mode. Adjusts the machine power. Auto idle. Can be manually turned on or off at any time according to working conditions. Menu. Enters the application menu interface to view different function interfaces as required. Mute. When the warning buzzer sounds, one touch mute is available. Application menu. Tap the menu icon to enter the application menu, where 9 application icons can be viewed. Depending on the software version, the application menu content may vary. Tap the icon to enter operation information, where 2 secondary menus can be viewed. Tap the icon to enter frequently used information. Coolant temperature, system pressure, and other information can be viewed. Tap the arrow in the upper left corner to return. Tap the icon and enter password 151018 to enter infrequently used information, where 5 secondary menus can be viewed. Continue tapping the icons to enter secondary menus such as Engine Information to view information content. Tap the return arrow to go back to the application menu. Tap the icon to enter Fault List, where 2 secondary menus can be viewed. Tap the icon to view the information content of the secondary menu. Tap the icon to enter Personalization. Tap Language Settings, then select the Monitor text language suitable for operating habits. Tap the icon to enter One-Touch Repair. Outside China, this function is only used after each maintenance. Click the Confirm button to clear the maintenance reminder icon on the main interface. Tap the icon to enter Operation Statistics, where 3 secondary menus can be viewed. Tap the icon to enter secondary menus such as Working Hours Statistics to view information content. Viewing fuel consumption statistics requires a dynamic password. This function is not available. Tap the icon to enter System Maintenance. This function is not available. Tap the icon to enter Settings, where 8 secondary menus can be viewed. According to actual usage requirements, enter the secondary menus for related settings and viewing. Tap the icon to enter Help, where Vehicle Number Monitor software version and other information can be viewed. The last function is Calculator, which can be opened for auxiliary calculation when needed. Radio Control Panel, Power, Power Switch, Mute, One-Touch Mute, Mode, Radio, Bluetooth Music, BT, Bluetooth Call Answering, Seek, Manual or Automatic Station Search button, MP3 Previous/Next Track Selection button, Volume, Volume Adjustment button, used together with SEL for time setting adjustment. Air Conditioning Control Panel, Cab Temperature Adjustment Switch, Blue Area, Cooling Mode, Red Area, Heating Mode, Compressor Power Switch. Press the AC button to turn on the compressor clutch power switch. The indicator light on the left side illuminates when the compressor is operating. Fan Speed Adjustment Switch, Inside/Outside Air Circulation Switch, optional function. Running in of new machine. The new machine needs to take 100 hours of run-in operation to achieve its design performance. During the first 100 hours of the machine's break-in period, the load should be increased gradually to avoid overloading. Keep the working load at about 60% for the first 50 hours. Increase it to about 80% between 50 and 100 hours, and operate at full power only after exceeding 100 hours of total operation. Overload will reduce the potential performance of the machine and shorten the service life of the machine. The engine oil level, fuel level, coolant level, hydraulic oil level, and leakage situation should be checked daily during the 100-hour run-in period. Grease should be daily added to all lubrication points. Perform the first maintenance after the new machine has operated for 50 hours and replace the engine oil and engine oil filter element. Inspection before starting. Check all parts of the machine for traces of oil leakage and water leakage. Check whether the fixing bolts of important parts are loose. Check the engine oil level, coolant level, and hydraulic oil level to ensure that they are within the normal range. Check and confirm that the pilot safety lock lever in the cabin is in the closed position, and the pilot joystick and travel operating lever are in the neutral position. Check and make sure there are no people around the machine. Startup. Turn on the main power switch. Get into the cabin. Adjust the seat to a comfortable position. Adjust the mirror. Fasten the safety belt. When starting the engine, first turn the key to the power on position and check the monitor information. After confirming that it is normal, turn the key to the start position. Release the key immediately after the engine is running, and it will automatically return to the on position. The key should not be in the starting position for more than 20 seconds. If the engine is not running, stop for 2 minutes before starting again. After startup, we need to observe whether all warning lights on the monitor are off. Is the coolant temperature gauge within the normal range? Is the smoke color and running sound of the engine normal? Please note that it is not allowed to increase the engine speed immediately after starting. If any alarm found on the monitor, please stop the machine immediately for inspection and troubleshooting. The optimum temperature of hydraulic oil is 50 degrees Celsius. If the machine is suddenly operated when the hydraulic oil temperature is lower than 25 degrees Celsius, the hydraulic system may be seriously damaged. Therefore, a preheating process is required to increase the hydraulic oil temperature before operation. After the engine runs at low speed for 5 minutes, the speed can be gradually increased to make the engine run at medium speed. Operate the bucket for 5 minutes and do not operate other actions during this period. Then let the engine run at high speed and operate the bucket and stick for 5 to 10 minutes at the same time. Please pay attention not to operate other actions during this period. Finally, operate the traveling and slewing actions several times to complete the preheating procedure. Machine travel. Generally, when the machine is traveling, the traveling motor should be behind the cabin and the working attachment should be in front. When the machine turns 180 degrees, it should be noted that the direction of the travel operating lever is opposite to the direction of the machine travels. In order to extend the service life of the traveling system, please do not travel continuously for a long time. When traveling on uneven ground, the engine speed should be reduced and the low gear should be used. Operate the travel operating lever or pedal on one side to complete the steering through the movement of the track on one side. By operating 2 traveling levers in opposite directions at the same time, in situ steering can be realized. Effective working methods. During excavation, the pull force of the stick shall be used for excavation. If necessary, the excavation force of the bucket can be used to cooperate with the work. Lifting and dropping of the main boom should be gentle, especially at the beginning and end. Suddenly stopping the main boom drop will hurt the machine. Aligning the top of the bucket teeth with the excavation direction can reduce the excavation resistance and the wear of the bucket teeth. Keep the track parallel to the ditch when digging, and do not turn when digging. During excavation, keep the angle between the main boom and the stick at 90 to 110 degrees so as to obtain the maximum excavation force. When dumping clay and other materials, the bucket can be turned over repeatedly. Please do not use the bucket teeth to hit hard objects. Considering the effect of inertia, please pay attention to the rotation slip distance when the machine rotates. It is forbidden to use the working attachment to impact other objects. The impact force may cause injury to the machine. In particular, do not use the bucket to break hard objects such as concrete or stone, which may break the bucket tooth pin or bend the boom. Do not move the machine while the main boom is lifting. Engine shutdown. If the engine suddenly stops running before cooling, the engine life may be greatly shortened. Therefore, do not shut down suddenly except in an emergency. Especially if the engine is overheated, do not shut down suddenly. Run it at medium speed, let it cool gradually, and then shut down. Put the bucket on the ground, place all operating joysticks in the neutral position, and close the pilot safety lock. The engine needs to run at idle speed for 5 minutes before shutdown. Turn the ignition key to the off position. Turn off the main power switch and lock the cabin door and all side doors.